The Twilight saga took the world by storm with its epic romance, supernatural drama, and unforgettable characters. From brooding vampires to fierce werewolves and even strong-willed humans, the franchise introduced us to an entire world filled with thrilling relationships and intense rivalries. But who truly stands out as the best among them? In today's ranking, we'll break down the top 10 most iconic Twilight characters, ranking them based on their impact, development, and the lasting impression they left on fans. Get ready to relive the most unforgettable moments as we dive deep into the characters that made Twilight an international phenomenon. Number 10. Charlie Swan. The unsung hero of the Twilight series, Charlie Swan, is more than just Bella's father. He's the perfect example of a grounded, no-nonsense dad who genuinely cares for his daughter. Unlike the supernatural characters, Charlie is completely human, but that never stops him from being protective, supportive, and at times, unintentionally hilarious. His dry humor, awkward dad moments, and deep love for Bella make him one of the most relatable and beloved characters in the franchise. Despite being kept in the dark about the supernatural world, he always had an instinct that something wasn't right, proving he was more perceptive than anyone gave him credit for. Number 9. Jane Volturi. Small but terrifying, Jane is one of the most intimidating villains in the Twilight saga. As a high-ranking member of the Volturi, she has the ability to inflict excruciating pain with just a look, making her one of the most dangerous vampires in the series. What makes Jane so compelling is her ruthless loyalty to the Volturi and her obvious enjoyment of inflicting pain on others. Dakota Fanning's portrayal brought a chilling intensity to the character, making her one of the most memorable antagonists in the franchise. Every time Jane appeared on screen, fans knew something dark was about to go down. Number 8. Esme Cullen. The heart and soul of the Cullen family, Esme is the embodiment of warmth and kindness. Despite being a vampire, she is one of the most compassionate characters in the series, treating not only her adopted children with unconditional love, but also extending kindness to others, including Bella. Esme's story is one of tragedy, having lost her human child before being turned into a vampire, but instead of becoming bitter, she used her second chance at life to create a loving home for those in need. Her unwavering support for Carlisle and the rest of the Cullens makes her an essential part of the family's foundation. Number 7. Jasper Hale. Jasper is one of the most complex characters in Twilight. His past as a ruthless Confederate soldier turned vampire hunter contrasts sharply with the peaceful, controlled vampire he strives to be in the present. What makes Jasper so intriguing is his struggle with his bloodlust, making him one of the few vampires who actively battles his instincts daily. His ability to manipulate emotions adds another layer to his character, allowing him to calm situations or instill fear when necessary. His relationship with Alice also adds depth to his personality, showing a softer, more romantic side that fans couldn't get enough of. Number 6. Rosalie Hale. Rosalie's character arc is one of the most tragic yet compelling in the Twilight saga. At first, she appears cold and unapproachable, especially toward Bella, but as her backstory unfolds, it becomes clear why she is so guarded. Her transformation into a vampire was forced upon her, stripping her of the life she always wanted, a human life with a family of her own. Despite her icy exterior, Rosalie is fiercely protective of those she loves and never hesitates to stand up for what she believes in. Over time, fans came to appreciate her honesty and depth, making her one of the strongest female characters in the series. Number 5. Alice Cullen. Alice is, without a doubt, one of the most beloved characters in Twilight. Her bubbly personality, optimistic nature, and incredible gift of foresight make her a fan favorite. Unlike some of the more brooding vampires, Alice brings light and energy to every scene she's in. Her relationship with Bella is one of the sweetest in the series, as she instantly accepts her as family. But beneath her cheerful exterior, Alice has endured her fair share of hardship, including a tragic human past that she doesn't remember. Despite everything, she remains one of the most fiercely loyal and courageous characters in the franchise. Number 4. Carlisle Cullen. The true leader of the Cullen family, Carlisle is the moral compass that keeps everyone together. Unlike most vampires, Carlisle has found a way to resist human blood completely, dedicating his life to saving people instead of harming them. As a doctor, he has saved countless lives, both human and vampire, making him one of the most selfless characters in the series. His calm, wise demeanor commands respect, and his deep love for his family is evident in everything he does. Without Carlisle, the Cullens would not exist, and his presence is what keeps them on the path of good. Number 3. Jacob Black. Jacob's journey throughout the Twilight saga is one of the most emotional and complex. Starting as Bella's childhood friend, he quickly becomes one of the most vital characters, torn between his love for Bella and his duty to his werewolf pack. His transformation into a werewolf is both a blessing and a curse, as it gives him strength but also forces him into a supernatural war he never asked for. His rivalry with Edward and eventual bond with Renesmee made him one of the most polarizing characters, but his unwavering loyalty and passion make him unforgettable. Number 2. Edward Cullen. The vampire that started it all, Edward Cullen, is the ultimate tortured romantic hero. His love story with Bella defines the entire series, and his internal battle between his love for her and his nature as a predator creates constant tension. Edward's character is filled with contradictions. He's strong yet vulnerable, protective yet possessive, and wise yet prone to impulsive decisions. His brooding nature, iconic quotes, and intense devotion to Bella made him one of the most swoon-worthy characters of the 2000s. Number 1. Bella Swan. At the center of Twilight is Bella Swan, the character who drove the entire saga. Love her or hate her, there's no denying that she's the most significant character in the series. Unlike most YA heroines, Bella wasn't born special, she was just an ordinary girl who fell into an extraordinary world. Her transformation from a shy, awkward teenager to a fierce vampire warrior was one of the most satisfying character arcs in the franchise. She may have started as a quiet girl from Forks, but by the end, she became a powerful force who took control of her own destiny. And there you have it, the top 10 Twilight characters ranked. Whether you agree or disagree with the list, one thing is certain, these characters left an undeniable impact on pop culture. Twilight may have ended years ago, but the love for these characters lives on through books, movies, and an ever-growing fandom. Who was your favorite character in the saga? Let us know in the comments below.